trying out all of my old point shoes. We've had a little bit of history. Comfortability? This could be a hammer. They feel like cement. It doesn't bend. Oh. I don't have ribbons on them. Hey guys, what's up? If you're new around here, my name is Hannah Martin and today we're going to be trying out all of my old point shoes. These are like some of the different ones that I've tried. These aren't actually all of them. I think it's a majority of the different brands and styles that I've tried. Definitely not all of them. I just chose the ones that I had here at my flat and thought, why not try them on? Because honestly, point shoes are expensive and if I can reuse any of these, that would be great. Student budget. Let me just tell you, I do not have the highest arches. Point shoes are something I've really had to kind of explore. You know, you see some girls and they put on shoes and they instantly look like ballerina goddesses. Absolute queens. I have dreamt of having those feet, but I just don't. You know, I wasn't born with them. Mum and Dad, what was that about? Why was that not in my genetic makeup? I will never know. For some reason, all three of my brothers seem to have better feet genetically than me, which doesn't make sense. But that is not what this video is about. We're not going to rant about my genetic makeup of my feet. We're going to be talking about point shoes. So I have, how many pairs? 1, 2, 3. 7 pairs of point shoes, all different styles. Some of them have been very well worn and well loved. Some not so much. Some of these I haven't worn for years, some of them I haven't worn for months, and then this pair I literally sewed this morning because this is the pair I always use. Let's get cracking. We'll be trying to rank all of the point shoes out of 10 and then like my favourite to my least favourite to my favourite to my least favourite. There you go, the words are coming out now. So the first brand we're going to be trying out from my old point shoes are actually these Russian point. I actually don't know what style of Russian point they are. I'll put it on the screen if I've managed to find out exactly which ones I've got here. It just says Russian point on the back with an M. I really like the style of this shoe. I love the way that it's tapered in and I love the elasticated drawstrings as well. I also love the colour of Russian point shoes. They're so nice. That being said, me and these point shoes have had a little bit of a history. So I have one foot that's slightly bigger than the other, a width difference in my feet. I obviously got this shoe for the smaller foot more than the bigger foot, and I remember wearing it and it being so tight that I got the worst blister in the world. So painful. It was not a fun time of my life. That is why I never bought these again. Other than that, I actually really did like the way that they looked. You have to have functionality and comfortability. There you go. Oh, this is when I used to put like elastics everywhere. Oh my goodness, they look awful. There's one. They feel okay. They do feel okay. Hey, hello. My flatmate here, Flowers. They're so nice. I've already worn them in. Look, like that was like one. Can you see? So far, these ones actually feel okay, thankfully. But I've only put it on the smaller foot, so we're about to put it on the bigger foot. Time will tell. A moment of truth. I know some people don't wear ouchie pouches. I don't know how they do that. This was the shoe that caused me so much pain. Can I even get it on? Oh, she's got it on. She's got it on. Actually, these feel really comfy fit. I really like the way that they look like without going up on point. I really like them, actually. Wow. Oh gosh, these are harder than what I normally wear now. These arches are so much harder than the ones I normally wear. It's just because I haven't worn them in a while. They need a little bit of easing out. Guys, I'm surprised. I don't hate them. I feel like supported in the shoe. I feel like I could like hang out on point. Wow. See how they are. I just wish they had a bit more of an arch because I feel like I can't get right over the shoe. I feel like I need a little bit softer on the arch to get right over the... No, they're actually okay, you know? I don't mind them. I can wear these again. If I really needed to wear them and I ran out of shoes, I would wear these because they fit in my feet so nicely. You know, when I put them on, I was like, oh my goodness, these are so comfy. And then I put them on for 5 minutes, really not really feel my toes anymore. The problem with them is they're too small for my feet. But I wonder if I got a size up, whether they'd actually work, because they feel so snug. But I guess if I got them a size up, then they wouldn't be snug anymore, and that would kind of defeat the object. So the verdict is, with these Russian points, see, when I first put them on, I would give them an 8. As it went on and I couldn't feel my toes, imagine wearing these for 3 or 4 hours, I would give them a 6. But they're actually really good. They're actually really good. I do like them, but I just wish that they didn't cause me so much pain in the past. We've had a little bit of history, and I think maybe I might try them again one day. Who knows? These next point shoes, I am 100% dreading trying on. I remember when I tried these on for one time and one time only, absolutely hating them. So why not do it for this video? Block Serenades. Now my mum bought these because they were on offer. I think they were like £15 in the shop. So
you see £15 point shoes and you go and buy the £15 point shoes. That's just the way that life works when you're a student.
And my mum also wanted to try darning them. And my mum was like,
you should probably darn your point shoes, it might actually help you dance better.
And I was like,
yeah, fair point, but could I be bothered to do them 3 hours every pair?
I probably should be bothered, and maybe one day I might backtrack my words, but right now I don't darn my point shoes. The problem with this, guys, it doesn't bend, and Hannah needs a bit of bend in the arch, otherwise her foot does not go on point. This could be a hammer. I could probably hammer in a nail with this point shoe. I'm not looking forward to you guys seeing me put these on. I'm probably going to regret making this video after you see how horrendous my feet look in these. If there was a phobia of looking bad in point shoes, I'd probably have that phobia. I am facing my fears in this video. Top reason why you don't buy point shoes without having them fitted first, because these were not fitted to my feet, you can tell. It's not going to be pretty. I want to get this one out of the way. They're so hard. Oh my goodness, this is so big for that foot. I don't know if you can see, there is so much room in that shoe. Guys, if you don't want to see this traumatic period of my life, I would skip the next maybe couple minutes of this video. Can I skip the next 5 minutes of my life? No, because I'm doing this for you guys, so I have to do it. Here we go. Do I want to go up in these shoes? Not one bit. Here we go. Oh my goodness, no. I can't get over them. No. When I can't get over my shoes, I actually feel physically sick. I know that sounds really overdramatic and totally a third world problem.
First world.
First world, but thank you, Fleur, because I can't speak right now. My brain isn't functioning properly because I can't feel to the ends of my toes. Maybe if I broke them in a bit more, they'd look better. But right now, they feel like cement. Oh, that actually makes me cry. I'm not subjecting myself to any more of this.
No offense, they look like clown shoes.
We can safely say that I do not like these shoes. They feel horrible. I don't feel like I can get to the ends of my toes. And I'm not saying that these are bad shoes. Block Serenades. I know loads of people wear them and they love them. That's the whole point of this video. Like, everyone's feet are different, and that's why there's so many different brands and so many different styles of point shoes, because not one style and not one brand fits everyone. And this is definitely a no-no from me. Actually, probably because they're also not broken in, so they don't look great. Block Serenades, for my feet personally, without being fitted properly, we're gonna give them a... I mean, they weren't as bad as I thought originally. Fleur is telling me there are 3. I was expecting them to be even worse. I actually could point my feet in them, not very well. They looked somewhat like a pointed foot. I'm gonna give them a 4 out of 10. So at the moment, the Russian points are still in the lead. We are on to our 3rd pair of point shoes, and I actually realized these are both the same. Grishko 2007s. I tried them last summer because I was trying to branch out, because I just went always to my Merles. I was like,
Merles are the shoes for me.
And then I had a few doubts, and I thought maybe I might try another brand of point shoe. So I tried Grishkos, which I'm not quite sure why I went down that route, because Grishkos are known for being, yeah, they're even harder than the Block Serenades. Those were bricks. This is like diamonds. So these are actually a pair I wore over the summer. As you can see, they're very well loved. These are a broken in pair, and they actually don't sound as hard. Can you hear the difference between that? I could do like musical instrument with this. The people downstairs are gonna be loving me right now. I'm gonna try on the broken in pair. But these last so long, like my normal shoes now, they last like 1 week, but these lasted a few months because they were so incredibly hard. These ones are more like rounded. The Russian points, what I really liked about them, they were super tapered, whereas these are a little bit more of an oval shape. I had to buy 2 pairs. Now I remember.
Because that's the one that's got 1 foot bigger than the other.
Yeah. I've got 1.6 and 1.6.5. So for my bigger foot, the shoe is 6.5. For my smaller foot, it's a 6. So that's why I've got 2 pairs of shoes. See, I would probably wear these if I was desperate, but I'm not desperate. They feel okay. Oh, it's quite hard through that demi point. Wow, I really did break these actually. I usually judge a point shoe, 1 by the feel and 2 by the way they look. Obviously I don't have a mirror on me right now. I forgot how different every single point shoe feels. Every arch on every single one of these shoes feels different. It feels like it has like a ridge here and then you have to go over it. Whereas the Serenade just felt like a brick. And then the Russian points felt really supportive. I feel like I'm like this a little bit, but they do support my arch. Whereas the Russian points, I really felt like they pushed me over. No, I don't hate them. I'm pleasantly surprised. I didn't hate those. I thought I was going to hate them. If I was desperate, I would definitely wear those shoes again because I've got an extra pair there. They're just a bit harder than I'd like. And I would prefer if they would point a bit more at the ends of the toes. But they were really good and they were supportive of the arch, which I find the shoes I'm currently wearing I really like, but the arch goes so fast. Like in 2 days, the arch is gone, whereas these would last, I feel like, a lot longer. So, you know, doing this is actually probably a good thing for me. Also, I just want to say I'm ranking these point shoes. I'm not ranking the brands. I'm not saying that one brand is better than the other. These are just based on my feet. So you could buy Grishko 2007s and they could be the perfect fit for you. That is why there are so many brands and so many different styles. So don't base what would work for you on what I say because your feet are different to mine. So I just want to say that disclaimer. When I first bought point shoes, my ballet teacher said try as many different brands and styles as you possibly can because it's more likely you're going to find the shoe that fits for you. That's the advice I give anyone looking to buy their first pair of point shoes. These ones I feel I'm going to go up to the top of the tree. I'm going to give them a 7 out of 10, which is a lot more than I thought I was originally going to give them. The next pair I'm actually really excited to show you guys. These ones are the Crystal Ruby point shoes. I bought them for the first time on Friday, a couple days ago for Red Nose Day. I don't know if you saw my post on Instagram. They were actually really comfortable. I love the way that they fit my feet. I know how they feel because I wore them just the other day, but I'm going to put them on for you guys. I don't have ribbons on them. They feel like such a cozy fit when I'm putting them on. Now that I've tried those other shoes on and I'm putting back on Merle, I realised just why I love to wear Merle because they do feel really cozy on my feet. So guys, I mean, if you don't like ruby red shoes, do you really like ballet at all? I'm just saying that. Maybe you don't like red, it's okay, I'm not judging you. I'm actually quite obsessed with these shoes. I do really like them. You see that I can get right over on those toes, whereas all the other shoes I've tried so far, I can't get right over on those shoes. Whereas these ones I do feel like I can do that, and I'd be quite happily dancing away in them. Yeah, Merle at the moment is one of the first people to do loads of different coloured shoes. I think it's so cool. I've got purple at home as well. But they're not with me now, but if you guys want a part 2, I can also show you the other 2 pairs of coloured ballet shoes I've got. about those, but these were by far my favourite I've tried on so far. Obviously I love the colour, I love the way that these fit. I have to give these, I mean the colour alone gets me an extra point. I want to say a 9 out of 10. I really like these shoes a lot, so they're going right to the top of the charts straight away. We have 2 pairs of shoes left. The first one is my first Merlay shoe that I tried on. I remember these being like the first pair of shoes that I actually thought looked kind of okay on my feet. All the other shoes I tried looked like I had cement planks on the ends of my legs. But these ones were the first ones I put on and actually was like,
Man, my feet actually look like they could almost be a ballet dancer's feet.
the word almost being the operative word in that sentence. They're actually really cool because they have like a purple inside, which is quite funky. I like that. I remember the reason I switched from these to the Chloe's was because the arch is a little bit stiffer and I don't feel I can get over my shoes as well as the Chloe's. I think the Chloe's hadn't been invented when I first got these, so these were the best that they had at the time for my feet. Oh, yeah, they're not as bad as I remember. I was expecting them to be a bit harder on that arch, but I actually really like them. I actually think I like them more than I thought I did before when I used to wear them. They're actually so comfy. I don't know whether it's because they don't have ribbons on them. Goodness! So the other ones I gave a 9. I can't quite get over my feet as well on these and they are quite broken in, so they're going to feel more comfy. I'm going to give these an 8 because I still feel like they could give me a little bit more push over onto that block, but I do really like them and I do recommend them. If you're looking for like a starter shoe, they still are a bit hard, so they do make your feet work, but they also give you a little bit of arch. And to complete this point shoe experience, we're obviously going to put the shoes on that I wear on a daily basis, which is the Chloe Merlay. Started wearing in 21D on my bigger foot and 21C on my smaller foot. I already know that I love these. I know that these shoes are my favourites at the moment. So I sewed these this morning, so don't judge if they're a little bit stiff compared to the other ones. See, I do encourage you guys, experiment, try different shoes, because then you never know whether you're going to find another one that you like, and if you find one that you don't like, it only like reassures you that the one you did like is the one for you. I'm confusing myself. I think I did the drawstrings a bit too tight. You guys can see an unbroken pair of point shoes. Feast your eyes on this. Okay, so these do feel quite hard because I haven't worn them yet. After I tried on Crystal that I had found a shoe that I preferred, but upon reflection, these are still my favourite. But I'm going to give these a 9.5 because I never want to give them a 10 because I always think, what if there is a shoe out there that could potentially be even better? But for me, at the moment, these are what I feel most comfortable in when I'm working, when I'm training, when I'm doing my classes. Like, I literally haven't even broken them in yet and they already feel ready to use because time is of the essence and I don't want to spend like 3 hours trying to break in a pair of shoes, a little bit like the Grishkos. Doing this process only reassures me that these are the ones that I definitely like the most out of all the ones that I've tried. So let's do a little recap of where all these point shoes rank. Okay, so this is the official ranking system that we're going with. At number 6 we have the Serenades, but I kind of knew it from the start of this video that they weren't going to be my favourite. Then we're moving on to the Russian Point. I actually really like them a lot more than I thought. Just too small, so I don't actually think it's a shoe, I think it was the fitting that I had. The Grishkos, 2007s. We liked them a lot more than I thought. But of course we have the top 3 is the Merle shoes. Obviously I told you that I've always loved Merle, and I feel like this only like reaffirms my fact. At number 3 we have the Merle Diva. At number 2 we have the Merle Crystal. And finally we have the Merle Chloes that I wear every single day. So I guess that does give it a bit of bias because I know that I love those shoes. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I enjoy trying all these new shoes? All my old shoes on. And it was really interesting, the results actually. Some of the ones that I didn't like, I actually liked more than I thought I would. Comment down below your favourite point shoe. What brand do you wear? What do you like about it? Which shoe do you think looked the best? Because I know how they felt, but what do you think was your favourite looking point shoe out of all of these? I really enjoyed doing this video, so if you guys want me to do another one, maybe ranking some of the ones that I have back at home when I go back for the Easter holidays, just let me know. I am actually a Merle ambassador, and I told myself before this video I would not be biased towards Merle, but I actually just love the Merle brand. That is why I'm an ambassador for them. So that is why they're, you know, on the top of the list for me, because they just work for my feet. But I do recommend trying out Merle because they are really, really comfy, and maybe they might work for you too. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button because I upload every Saturday at 6:30 PM, and I'd love you to join in on the live premieres. So make sure to press the notification bell as well to be notified every single time I upload. Guys, I'll see you soon. Dream big and make it happen.